Hi, this is Rob Manson from Teufelberger's Life Safety Team. This is the fourth and final segment in our series on rope inspection. In this segment, we're going to cover inspecting any fabricated ends, sewn terminations, or spliced terminations that may be included with your rope.
The next thing you want to check is any sewn terminations. When you're checking the sewn terminations, the first thing you want to check is that the protective shrink tube around the sewn termination is in place and doing its job, protecting those threads. The next thing you want to check is that all of the threads are consistent in place and that there are no broken threads. And the most important thing to check is to make sure that there is no separation between the two ropes that are sewn terminated. Similar to sewn terminations, you want to check spliced terminations also to make sure that any of the splicing is in place and firm. There shouldn't be any loose ends, any separation, or any dangling pieces of the splice itself. The next thing you want to check for in your inspection is any permanently installed hardware that is now part of your rope system. This would include things like snap hooks, steel or plastic thimbles, O-rings, anything that is now permanently sewn or spliced into your rope as a defined termination. You want to check those for their overall condition, looking for any cracks, sharp edges, high abrasion spots, worn spots, rusted spots, anything that could either impact the functionality of that piece of hardware or impact the rope, such as a sharp edge that could cut the rope itself. You want to check those for functionality. If they have moving parts like a snap hook would, for example, you want to make sure that snap hook is functioning properly. And then you want to check those pieces of hardware for any ratings. If it is, for example, a snap hook, it will have a rating on it. You need to make sure that that rating matches up with the task you're about to do with that rope, similar to when you checked the label at the beginning of your rope inspection. You also want to note any findings on the hardware inspection into your rope log, because with that piece of hardware being permanently attached to that rope, it is part of the system and should be inspected as a whole. And that was inspecting fabricated ends and terminations. Soon we'll be releasing the entire rope inspection series in the full-length video on any of our social media channels. Keep an eye out for that so you don't miss it.